On the customs, like a DC Surans custom builds or the next awesome selling custom that awaits us. So many customs and so little time for us when we do these. I try to get out as many as I can before the release of Skywalker Saga. You know that. Assuming that Skywalker Saga will have a customizer, because there has been some theories around that it won't. I hope it does, so we can make more awesome customs. So we will see our fingers crossed. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Surans Custom Builds, and here we are again, another awesome Solo Custom, and today continuing on the customs LEGO DC Surans Custom Builds, there's of course Dan Commander Wolffe from Star Wars The Clone Wars, another clone commander who I'm not familiar with. When I think so, the only two clones I know well are Rex and Cody. The other ones not so much. That's just me. So, like always, I'm going to go inside, do this commander, and we'll move along to the next character that awaits us. And of course, I do take breaks from, I'm not doing customs all the time, so I make sure to take breaks and have some time for myself, so I'm not overworking myself a bit. Hello Flash, how many customs are you making today? There's actually quite a bit. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but there's quite a few, I'd say. I haven't got the exact number right on me right now, but there is a few. But yeah. So for this one, I keep Buzz Lightyear for obvious reasons, due to A, since Star Wars is now a Disney property, and second of all, it's space related. So let's think about Commissioner Gordon as we do Wolffe. We'll be doing his masked version first, as his unmasked version looks more cooler, and the clone masks basically look pretty much the same. It's hard to identify one clone from the other without them. So yes, for this we're starting off with the helmets. Get to the Knight's Helm for a Clone Wars free look, because that's the updated version of the helmets. Is white. The head of course will be a black skull head, whereas the skull head, let's get the skull head in play, black that up, and we have our black Clone Wars episode 3 looking head helmet. Moving on to the armor obviously, so you want to go to attachments, left lot, pop that in, and don't forget it's showing up on mine, so I'm just going to back out real quick, scroll on down again, pop Epilot back in, it's white, it's there, you see it now. Moving on to the arms, let's take a look at our commander and see how he's looking up. He will have... Okay, we've got some dark... Actually, the shoulder pads on our commander is dark grey, looking at it. And we want then to go to the arms. There is some black in these arms, so I think I have a good idea. Go to arms, we're going to use Adam Strange's arms, and they're going to be mainly white, but the inner colour will be black, so that'll be there. And of course the main colour is white. The hands are also white. There's a hint of dark grey. If you want to add that, I would say go back to the Adam Strange arms. If you want to have that distinctive colour, go to dark grey instead of black, and you can have more there. Then of course go back to the hands, like I said, and essentially they will be dark grey as well, like so, both of them. There we go. Moving along, going on to the torso real quick, that will be mainly, it essentially is a full white piece. A good choice would be Mr. Miracle, however, due to the fact that it's not fully white, that's kind of hard to replicate, but the option is there if you want it. Oh, there we go, we can add more white that way, so we can add some more white to the lower torso. That solves our own problem out. So that's an option if you want it there. The other option will be Mr. Miracle, but there is some gold on that torso, so if you want to use it, keep that in mind. The other options would be the SWAT agent or Malcolm Merlin, but again they have there is no belt on the chest going across it, so that wouldn't be really accurate. As for Malcolm Merlin, there is human skin in the next section, so I think Adam Strange winding up the torso is probably the closest. Other options are Mr. Terrific, but again, like I said, there is some red in there, and there shouldn't be red in our version, so I think this torso that I've chosen is a valid choice, but I have thrown in some other good options as well if you want to switch it out. Moving on, we're going to go on to his hip piece, which is black, I would say. Yeah, mainly it's black, and then of course there is a, like, in the between, there's like dark grey, so where is Hugo Strange? Oh, there's Bullock, that'll do. And we can black it on the sides like so. The leg section lower down is mainly white and dark grey, so scroll up to bootlegs, you want top section is white, lower section dark grey, and we have our design for this clone. Let's just get back to the chat 1 second, and we're up to date, so we are good there. Going on to his gun now, so go to Guns, give him the pistol, dark grey that up, and we have that good to go. Moving along from that, we're going to go to the personality. Of course, that will be Silver Hearts, standard health. Voice is a 2, obviously. Target module will be Mercy Greys or Stars, up to you which you want to go with. And then, I would say a cool character. Okay, moving on to the abilities. Tap square for the fighting. Lunge attack is a 2 for a clone. Tap circle is a detective mode as a clone commander. Hold circle for a destroy mode 2, because clones are a bit bravado. Then again, it is a war, so what do you expect? Let's see. Lunge attack. Well, I've done lunge attack. I'm on the jump now. There is a single jump for a clone, I would say. That's just me. When I've played the Clone Wars game, the Lego Clone Wars game back in the day, that's how it. Clones aren't like the most powerful things in the world. Gravel gun is buyable, so you can have that on if you want. Light grey for the cable and dark grey for the gravel gun itself. Moving on from that, technology access is definitely buyable since he's commander, since he's part of the Senate. He's either working for the Empire or the Republic, depending on what side he's on. But you know, clones have a good connection to the government authority, so there is that for you. And also the fact that he's a commander also boosts up his position as well. Moving on down, wall climbing, I would say, throw that in there. Scroll on down a bit further. Where are we at? X-ray vision goggles for hunting down the Jedi, or droids, depending on what he's doing at the time. Human command, I would say, well, I would say no, because he's got his own legion of clones. There's no need for that. Tracking, illumination, stealth, there we go. Basic information, he is a neutral character, because the clones that's essentially what the clones are, apart from Captain Rex, of course, who remains a good guy. And again, since I don't know much about the other, I only know that Rex became good, Cody stayed bad because his chip wasn't taken out. As for Wolffe, I am not sure, so I'm picking him neutral. For those of you who do know what happened to his allegiance, let me know. Make the Matt Murdock Kingpin from Spider-Gwen universe in Marvel Comics. Okay. That's a Spider-Man request, so that'll be on Charlotte September. But yeah, also Spidey September, I should say, so it's a double entendre. Let's save the character. We have Commander Wolffe masked version. Going outside now, showing off the character, and then we'll be doing his unmasked appearance, and we're officially done with the character. Dun, 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 dun. Tap square for his gun, hold square lunge attack, tap circle detective mode, hold circle charge in action for the clone's bravado, and then you have the single jump to go with it. There is the masked version of the clone, Commander Wolffe. Now we're going inside and doing his unmasked version, and we're officially done with today's custom, and we'll move on to the next custom in just a bit. Oh boy. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, moving along. Let's see now. Oh yes, the where are we at? Should be around here somewhere. Wolffe. Alright, for his unmasked version, I'm going to give him the flat top hair. Black it up, of course. And then going on back to his head now. That'll be a 28 for the head. Human skin. The human skin for all clones should be the same, so sticking with Captain Rex. Let me just switch that out to the right shade. That peachy colour. And then the facial hair, when I get to it, is going to be black. And then of course, or dark grey, optional is up to you. And then of course from there, I'll say, you know what, since I did Commander Cody Grey, or since I did my update of Captain Rex with dark grey eyebrows, I'll go with that and make it consistent. There is a scar on his face, which is going to be hard to replicate. we should be able to do all this, but what you're gonna do, limitations. Even the women have like scars on their faces like there, but the men, not so much. Unless there's a preset head I'm not familiar with. I may check those out real quick. I'm not gonna use scarecrows though. If that is the only one that has the scar on its face. It's like he's got a scar on his left eye, and he also has like a white eye too. So that's, I don't think that there's enough stuff there to, but it's worth checking, I suppose. Let's just get back to the chat real quick. Make both shockers from the MCU. Make Harry Osborn from Marvel Comics and Ultimate Spider-Man Iron Man cartoon. Okay. Let's see, I'm just looking through these heads now just to see if there's any one that fit my criteria. Hey, that one does. Dr. Sivana. How ironic is that? There's a scar head. Wow, that is ironic for us. I did forget about his head. But yeah, luckily we found that because it has like the eye, which has, if you see his image of his head, he has like no pupil in his eye there, and he's also got a scar where we want it to be. So that kind of fits with what we deserve. So we'll keep that as is. We'll look through the others, see if there's anything else, but I doubt that's the case. No, but I'm really happy we had Dr. Sivana, otherwise this wouldn't look very show accurate. But yeah, it actually worked out really well. The only thing missing for this version, I would say, is his stubble, which he kind of has going on, but what you get, that's close enough to how we're going to get it. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you don't want that eye, if you don't want that eye, just go for a stubble and then maybe use a monocle piece. If you want to use that. Anyway though, let's take a look. If we leave a like on the video, will you make Cody? Commander Cody? Sure. Go ahead. I'm at 1 like, yes to 2 like, and I will do Commander Cody. Even though I think Commander Cody might have requested, but that will help move him up on the list. But we're at 2 likes now, so Commander Cody is official. Yeah. Tap square for the gun, hold square, lunge attack, tap circle, detective mode, hold circle, hold charge in action. And then you have the single jump to go with. But there is Commander Wolffe from the Clone Wars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, because remember, the more likes we get, the more that tells me you guys want to see Commander Cody made as a custom. And that'll be it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video, where I will be doing, like I said, well, I didn't really say, but let's just reveal who it is next. It is right there we go. It is Victor Zsasz from Injustice 2. Another Victor Zsasz. Okay. What was your favorite book? I said in my last video, which you may have left by the time, that was Beast Quest SVD, which is pretty an obvious answer considering I do Beast Quest on this channel, so the answer is pretty obvious. But if you mean what favorite book out of Beast Quest in general, that would be Jakara. My favorite Beast Quest book in overall, but number 2 is Silver. But that'll be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next video, where I will be doing, like I said, in Victor Zsasz from Injustice 2. So stay tuned for that. That'll be it for me. I'll see you just a bit for more customs in one shakes of a tail. There's the joke there I'm not understanding. But nonetheless, I'll see you in just a bit. Nonetheless, like always, peace.